Joining us on a brand new TAC Interviews tonight is the creator that won second place at this year's AGPX, and he created the Final Fantasy Abridged Parody series, Napiewocki, if I pronounced that
Yep.
correctly.
It's Napiewocki, but I can really go anyway. I don't care.
Alright, so anyways, how are you tonight?
I am fine. Nothing too out of the ordinary is going down.
Anything school or real life related that you're looking forward to?
Kind of personal, so I don't want to talk about it, but I guess homecoming's coming up soon. Why does this have anything to do with abridging?
It's more or less to get people to know you a little better.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, question was, how did you first get started wanting to abridge?
I think it was like late summer last year when I told a joke and my friend was all like, "You're pretty funny. You should make an abridged series or something." And I was all like, "Oh, that's stupid," because I barely watched any anime back then, and I still barely watch any anime. But I got to thinking about it, and I was all like, "Oh, I can abridge a video game." And then so I originally kind of wanted to do a Metroid abridged, but that would just be like Freeman's Mind because Samus is the only character really in it, and then it would be a stupid idea. But I also wanted to do something that has yet to be done before. So I just figured to do Final Fantasy Abridged, which I know has basically already been done in the form of 8-bit theater, but I found out about 8-bit theater after I decided to make a Final Fantasy Abridged.
Alright, next one, of course, being like, why Final Fantasy?
I don't know, I kind of got into the series early last year, and I was really big into it over the summer, and that's probably the main reason. I'm not into it so much right now, but I was just like, oh, I was just playing the game, and there's so much I love the game, the original, but there is so much flaws in it that, you can just pick apart it so easily. And then I was just like, I also love the style of comedy, where, main characters hate each other. A lot of other abridged series do that. And that's kind of, thought it would be cool, since Final Fantasy really doesn't have any characters as main characters, if I could just, make my own and then just use them.
Okay. And for other series, what aside from Final Fantasy do you usually do?
My channel is a smorgasbord of very bad videos that take me 3 seconds to make, basically. A few videos of me syncing stuff up to ponies. Well, no, I have more. I don't know. It's hard to describe my channel. I do plan on, as for actual series, I do plan on making a One Piece abridged soon. It's basically done. I just need to get some lines from some people, and then it would be all set.
Alright. So,
I'm just saying, the One Piece abridged isn't gonna, I'm trying to make it, cause I don't like doing stuff that's been done before, but One Piece has been abridged before. I'm basically starting it in the middle of the series, kinda what, Cage 500 did.
Oh, okay. So you're a big fan of Cage 500, I take it.
Actually, I'm not really. I just know he abridged One Piece starting at the CP9 arc. I've seen his stuff, it's okay, but I wouldn't really say I'm a big fan of it. I'm just using it as an example. I can't really think of any other series that started in the middle of the series.
What of, any other different abridgers would you recommend anyone to check out?
That not everyone's already subscribed to, like Purple Eyes? Or, I don't know, trying to think of some abridgers that are good that I like. Trying to think of people that aren't already super popular. That's hard, just there's there's a lot of good abridgers out there. Yeah, this is actually one really obscure abridger. His name is Rezard. He's abridging One Piece, and I basically found out about him because he asked me to be in the series, and I was like, oh, I'll check it out. He only has 19 subscribers, but he's really, really funny, and I don't get why he doesn't have more. I wouldn't really say really, really funny, but he's pretty funny, funnier than other abridgers. He uses a bit too much reference jokes, and it looks here One Kid's Entertainment is subscribed to him. Yeah, he only has 5 episodes out, and he does another series, Axe Cop abridged, I guess. But yeah, it's really funny. I suggest checking it out if you haven't done so before, which no one has, because he only has 19 subscribers.
I guess we forgot one of the questions that we usually do at the start. Just tell a little bit people that are listening to this right now about yourself?
Well, one, I'm pretty young a bridger, being at the age of 14, soon to be 15. I'm pretty sure that's kind of young, but I think I'm pretty mature for my age. I basically found out about a bridge series via no-whacking, because I just saw someone favorite her Bobo abridged parody, or abridged trailer back like 3 years ago, or 4, I don't remember. And that's basically how I found out about a bridge series. Well, I am an abridger. I really don't hang out with other abridgers a whole lot. I really just am in Skype calls with mainly just people who are part of the combusting herpes community. That's all I can really think of that's too interesting about me.
Well, since while we're at it, what advice would you give to anyone out there who would be wanting to, take part of like abridging?
This is kind of a hard question for me to answer because I personally think I suck at abridging, so I really don't know what to give other people. My best bet is just, I personally hate it when like a new thing comes out, a bridging thing comes out, and it's like 15 minutes long. If you're gonna have a long episode, like just divide it into 2 7-minute long episodes, because that just feels less tiring on a person trying to watch. And also like, I'm trying to give advice, but I don't follow half the advice I give sometimes. Like, try not to have too much of a plot in it, which is ironic for me to say because I tried to follow the plot a bit too much for my Final Fantasy Abridged. So, but I'm trying to get better at not, like, forcing the plot on people. It's just hard to explain sometimes. But yeah, it's kind of weird trying to give advice, like, because of how, like, unpopular I am. Just, like, oh, why would I take advice from this person? But you don't have to take advice from anyone if you don't want to.
Since you aren't a big fan of anime, like, what type of shows do you like to watch?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of anime. Like, I like some animes, but I really just like I only have watched like 5 or so animes, and like, most of them were short. The longest one being One Piece, but that's hard to get longer than that. But, I generally don't like too much TV. I mean, I like some talk shows and late night shows. They're pretty good. Most of the stuff on Comedy Central is pretty good. If I'm just bored and just switch to that channel, it's usually good. Yeah, I really don't watch a whole lot of TV, like on TV.
If you could pick 2 abridgers to duke it out at anywhere in the world, who would they be and why?
Okay, let me just randomly pick 2 people in my subscriptions. Okay, Purple Eyes apparently, and let me just randomly scroll my mouse up and down to try to find another one. Purple Eyes and okay, apparently the 14th number there.
Any particular reason why?
Because I randomly moved my mouse up and down and randomly selected someone in my subscription box with my eyes closed.
So it was doing the lottery at random.
Yes. And apparently Purple Eyes and 14 won. Congrats on both of them.
Alright, let's see. I guess we'll go on to the last question since it sounds like you're ready to get this out of the way.
What? No, it's just that was a question I couldn't think of. I'm fine. It lasted like 12 hours.
Alright. Anyways, to move on to the final question, if you could go back in time at anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
Faggot, so think a bit harder. Does Japan count as an answer?
Yeah, it can be if you want to.
Okay, Japan. That is my final answer.
Any year particular that you'd want to go back to?
Okay, let's think of a year. Year where the aliens came and invaded Edo.
Wow.
Yep.
That's some answer.
That's probably the best year, in my opinion.
Anyways, that's it for the interview, guys. I want to thank you again for taking your time to help being for the interview.
You're welcome, I guess.
And for those of you that are listening to this that want to watch his stuff, go on to his channel at youtube.com/Napiewocki, which will be spelt in the description. Anything you want to say before we end it?
I guess I'll apologize for being such a boring person.
Oh, no, You don't need to apologize.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, oh, sorry, you were
Nothing.
gonna say something?
No, I'm nothing.
Oh, okay. Anyways, that's it for the interview, guys. Thanks again for dropping by. This is Chicken Wings with Tax saying good night.